I want to thank everybody that helped us play this year, our president, Father Marr, and Simon Gray and Steve Butler, and all the people on campus that made this possible for us. And want to thank everybody in the building here today for hosting the event, and the league for finding a way to this with everything that's going on. So just a big thank you and a heartfelt thank you from our organization here. We appreciate that. It's, I thought that AIC was real good tonight. They showed why they are what they are. I thought they were hard on pucks and heavy and just competed the whole night. So credit to them and how hard they competed. We had an unbelievable turnout from our alumni and not just people that played here, but the whole alumni group here of Purple Eagle family. And it was just awesome to see, and want to thank everybody for those kind words and thoughts, and especially coming from our school, the prayers that accompany the thoughts all the time. You know, for our environment and our culture, what we're all about here, for us to find a way to get to this point after everything we've been through. We got guys 65 to 70 days in quarantine. I think we practiced, they told me 3 weeks uninterrupted. It's just a credit to our guys and a credit to our staff to get to this point. So offensively, I would like to see us generate a little more, spend a little more time in the offensive zone. I thought our face-offs percentage made it tough for us tonight. We didn't win a lot of draws. Defensively, I thought we were going to be able to do just enough to get by, and I thought Chad Veltri was excellent in that. And then special teams, I think everybody was evened up on that. So real good job on the PK by us, and then the power play gave us a look or two there. So it was a good game for us that way.
We'll open up the floor to questions if anybody wants to take the first swing.
Hi, Coach. Frank Gallo here. If you talk about the third pair of Jordan Wishman and Jack Zielinski, it really solidified the back end and gave you 3 reliable pairs that you were able to roll in the postseason.
Yeah, I thought those guys really stepped up their game. We were, I think, our 4th quarantine, and those guys were able to really help us and get their legs under them, and did a great job for us and our group. And they're just so reliable and dependable, like you said, Frank, and really gave us some depth back there to help us through the D-core, and gave us a consistent group that we could always count on.
Coach, your goaltender throughout the game today really kept you guys in it. What can you say about Chad's performance?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a broken record at this point about Chad, but he's outstanding. His poise and his confidence and his calm really helped us. And I thought he did a nice job having a lot of pucks stick to him, and then the pucks that didn't stick to him, he put into the same side corner, which really helped us.
Coach, when you look back at what Walker was able to do for you this year, especially the big goals, he scored in the playoffs. He sits out last year and finally gets going this year, and now he's dealing with COVID and kind of all the challenges that come with that. What does that say about his resiliency and I guess more importantly his leadership?
Yeah, well, his resiliency is incredible. He's a guy that we love, and we're looking for him to hopefully wear a letter down the road for us here. And I think it speaks so much to his commitment and how uncommon the group is, that they welcome him in, and then he wants to be a part of this group, and boom, he makes a big splash in our group, and was a real important part of our offense, especially during the playoffs, as you mentioned. I think he might have ended up being our leading scorer right there at the top. So incredible job by Walker. And you guys probably don't know, but he's playing through something. He's playing through a bad injury right now, and so he's still able to do that hurt. So it's pretty impressive.
Hey, Coach. This is Chris Berry with Mass Live. First off, I'm sorry about the loss, but second, can you explain what it feels to have a rematch versus AIC from now to the 2019 season?
Yeah, it's it's something that we want to look at, and we talked about as a staff here briefly, that they've done a nice job, and we keep bumping into them in important moments. And so we want to look at the tape in calmer moments and we got to evaluate how we can get through this and what we can do and what their strengths are and what their weaknesses are. We thought we had that pinned pretty good, but you just got to be a little bit better and got to be able to get through these guys.
Thank you.
Coach, something else I wanted to ask you. This year, without fans in this building, a lot of teams feed off of self-inflicted energy, and we felt it today with both benches. How much do you think that's been key this year?
Well, there's not always a lot of fans here to begin with, right? Because we play at 1 o'clock in the afternoon most times. So I don't think that impacted tonight at all. I think there's not a lot of fans here most nights. So I don't know that it impacted in this building, but if you're asking throughout the year, it's weird throughout the year to not have it. And we're real excited to get home to Dwyer, and we got a lot of money that's been pumped into Dwyer. We're excited about the fan base and the crowd and the enthusiasm on campus for the group, not only for our sport, for all sports. And we're excited to see the Dwyer be sold out.
Coach, could you talk about the impact of your senior class and the way that they developed over the last 4 years, playing for you, or however many years that they had to play?
Yeah, they, hopefully we get a guy or two back in that group. And we spent 4 years together, and those guys chose to join Niagara after we had 3 wins in the regular season, right? So I just thanked all of them for believing in us and believing in the process that we put in place for them. And they've been to 2 Final Fours in the league. They've been to a final game. They got us home ice for the first time in forever as a program. So they've accomplished a lot, and they have a lot to be proud of. And we spent a lot of time in the dressing room thanking those guys for all their efforts and all they did. And most importantly, taking a chance on us 4 years ago when things were pretty bleak.
Anybody have anything else for Coach Lammers? Going once, going twice. All right, I think we're done here. Coach, thank you. Congrats on a great year. I'm sure we'll have another playoff meeting between these two teams soon. Looking forward to getting to make a trip to Buffalo next year.
I appreciate that, Seth, and just want to thank everybody on the call for what they do for college hockey and covering the sport and really bringing attention to what a great game this is and how much energy and encouragement and how fun it is for everybody to come to the game so we can sell out these buildings and get people really tuned into what college hockey is all about. More importantly, our league too, how good of teams we have in our league. So thank you, Seth.